What did they marry? They married their sister? No. They married the other human beings. Right? And that's why when Cain left, he said he built a city. Meaning, the assumption is there is a people, hindi lang sila dalawa. So to me, this passage, which states that when Cain, di ba lagi, when I go, somebody might kill me. Who are they? My dad? My mom? Who are they? So I take that position that when God created mankind, as much as He didn't create one Adam elephant and Eve elephant, He created a lot of elephants and a lot of lions and a lot of animals. He did not create only a pair, is my position on this. Now, continuing the story. When we say Adam, okay, man. So ito minor point lang to. The name of Adam is not Adam. Yes. And the name of Eve is not Eve. Why? Because those are Hebrew names. And Hebrew came 2 centuries after this. So this is just like calling si malakas at si maganda. They're just signifying a characteristic na si malakas at si maganda. But then, I'm sure si malakas did not call si maganda, hey, maganda. Or it's just how they named it in a Hebrew. But during the time, baka ang tawag niya, honey, sweetheart. I don't know. But the word Adam and Eve are Hebrew words, Hebrew names. Which means it cannot be, that words that came mga 2000 after. So it cannot be there, and that's a small point that I would like to say. But point is, the word Adam, and when used in the Bible, can mean 3 things. So it's up to us to decide what is the meaning of the word Adam, right? The first is, it could be used when they say man or Adam, it could refer to mankind, right? Go to Genesis chapter, okay. Well, that's my example. Mankind as a whole. Another possibility is that it could mean male. Adam, the male part of the female, male and female. Third possibility is that it could mean a name of a person. Right? So, Adam could be either a man, kasi Adam is man eh. So, Adam or man, which is Adam in Hebrew, could mean mankind. He created man, Adam. He created mankind, male and female. He created them. So the word man there means mankind as a group. But when sometimes it can be used also as a name of a person, as in Adam meaning Babi, right? Go to Genesis chapter 2:20. It says, the man gave names to all the cattle and the birds of the sky and every beast of the field, but for Adam, there was not found a helper suitable for him. So there, the word Adam is now used as a person, a particular person. Jump to Genesis chapter 3, verse 17. It says, then to Adam, he said, because you have listened to my voice, the voice of your wife, and you've eaten from the tree about which I commanded you, saying, you shall not eat. Cursed is the ground because of you. In toil you will eat, and in all the days of your life. So there, Adam is what? A name of a person. Si Adam. So I believe that there is a literal Adam. Na ang tawag is Adam. Adam, right? In the Bible. Now, if you check the word Adam, sometimes you will see the word Ha-Adam. Meaning it has a definitive article. The Adam. A man. Go to Genesis chapter 2:18 as an example. And sometimes we don't notice it until we notice it. It is not good for the man. I don't know, whose version says the man? Yours. Yeah. Diba? So it's not good for the man to be alone. Go to 20. So the man gave names to all the livestock. Now, when a definitive article is added, what is being implied is that he is being used as an archetype. Okay, what do I mean by that? What that means, to know if the word Adam is a name of a person or if it is an archetype, you ask the question, does this thing describing Adam true to all mankind or is it only true to Adam? If it's only true to Adam, then to that guy, then that's not an archetype. But if it's true to all mankind, then it's an archetype. Meaning, like, di ba, in the New Testament, the word Adam and Eve, all except in the genealogy, is archetypes. In Adam, we all sin. He is like a representative. What is true of him is true of all of us, is what an archetype is. So, when they say something like, from dust you came and from dust you will return, that's an archetype. Because it is true to Adam, it's true to us. And if you sin, you will die. What does it mean? Is it only true to him or is it also true to me? If it's true to also me, then he is now standing as an archetype. That means what is true about him on that is true about me here. Right? So, go now back to Genesis chapter 2. I remember texting Al. Ko, Al, this Sunday interesting. So we say, at least I say that in verse 4 it says, this is the account of the Toledotes of the heavens and the earth. And what happened here is a chiasm. Then they created, when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and heaven. So what we're saying here is in verse 4, this is a sequence. This is not looking back on Genesis chapter 1. This is continuing the situation. Now, after the creation stage, in Genesis chapter 1 and chapter 2, verse 1 to 3, this is what happened next. Is a Toledo. This is what happened next after creation. Now, noteworthy to know is that verse 4, the second half up to verse 7, which is our passage today, is one long sentence. So that you know. It's just one long sentence. Now what happened in verse 5? It says, now no shrubs of the field was yet on the earth, and no plants of the field has yet sprouted, for the Lord God has not sent rain upon the earth, and there was no man to cultivate the ground. But a mist used to rise from the earth and water the whole surface of the ground. As a Jew, as you get this toledot, okay, after God created the heavens and the earth and assigned functions, and He made the cosmic space His sacred space, and there He at the last on the seventh day He rested and occupied it. The story, the next thing that happened is this, right? They're now in a desert scene. When the Jews saw that there is no shrubs on the field yet in the earth, and no plants on the field yet that sprouted from the Lord has not sent rain upon the earth, and there was no man to cultivate the ground. The word earth there, eres, could mean either the whole earth or a land. Go to Genesis chapter 3. 23 verse 15. 23 verse 15. Genesis chapter 23. Genesis chapter 23 verse 15 says, "My Lord, listen to me. A piece of eres, a piece of land worth 400 shekels of silver. What is that between me and you? So bury your dead." It's the same word. It does not mean always the whole earth. It could mean a land, a parcel of land. So I take it to mean that there was no shrubs in the field yet in the land. Not in the whole earth. Because we know in day 3, God caused vegetations already. So if this is a continuation of the story, He's now talking about a particular land, which is a desert land. And you have to realize that He is now laying the foundation of His next story. His next story is about Him creating now a sacred space here on earth. On Genesis chapter 1, it was all about creating a sacred space, the whole universe, and God residing in it. But it never said where did He reside in that sacred space. In Genesis chapter 2, He is about to tell us, and we'll learn that next Sunday, that the sacred space becomes the Garden of Eden. And now He's describing the place. Now it's in a desert. They get it. Why? They're in the desert, right? They're in the wilderness. They totally understand what He's writing all about. That, we know that there's no shrubs. This means wild bushes. And there's no plant in a desert. Yet, di ba in the desert there's mist? There's mist eh. Ginugol ko nga this morning just to check. And so it says there in verse 6, but mist rise from the earth. So it's a desert scene. Right? And this is the point. It is telling where God created Adam. He created him where? In the desert. Right? Next week we'll find out where He took him. He took him inside where? Eden. Right? And what happened in Eden? He sinned, and where is he thrown out? Back to the desert. Go to Genesis chapter 3:18. That's why the wordings is similar after the fall. Genesis chapter 3:18 says, "Both thorns and thistles shall grow for you, and you will eat plants of the field." Verse 23. "Therefore, the Lord God sent him out of the Garden of Eden to what? To cultivate the ground from which he was taken." He would now, kasi di ba sinabi dito, in verse 5, "The Lord God has not sent rain upon the earth, and there was no man to cultivate the ground." Right, in verse 5? And that's the desert. Right? And what happened? Which we'll see next week.